And then Lifeline, obviously. Need it. What's up, guys? Just got to the gym here. About to start working out. I got 4 sets of 6 with 275 pounds on pause squats, and then I have a 4x8 with 295 pounds sumo deadlifts. So hopefully everything feels good. I'll get as much footage as I can, and I'll see you guys in the next clip. Peace.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. Today called for 4 sets of 6 with 275 pounds on pause squats and 4x8 with 295 pounds on deadlifts. Managed to make it through all the sets without any major complications. I thought I was cutting depth a little bit on my squats, so I ended up getting a side view, which you guys will see with my top set. As I thought, I wasn't cutting depth too bad. I was hitting about parallel even on the worst reps, so at least I'm close enough to depth. I'm just trying to train myself to stay like super tight with the pause squat and find how I need to descend and just stay really controlled, really tight, and go from there. Well, my warm-ups went 1 plate, 2 plate, 255, and then jumped right into my working sets. And what you're watching right now is just my 2 plate warm-up, which was my second to last warm-up. Everything was feeling good, everything felt tight. I've been doing a pretty extensive mobility routine, just opening up my hips, loosening off any tight areas in my glutes, low back stretches, really working the mobility with my shoulder as well, as I found that was kind of the root cause as to what was causing my elbow tendonitis and causing that to flare up. So I've been working pretty exclusively on that for like pretty much every session actually. So as you can see, the pause squats are going pretty well. I hit 255 for 3, I believe, and they all moved really smoothly. My chop set was a little bit slower than I would have liked it to, but I still managed to get the reps in. So I'll let the chop set play through for you guys, and I will see you guys in the next clip. So after my 4 sets of squat, I moved on to 4x8 with 295 pounds on deadlift. These moved really well. I'm really happy with the positioning on these. I've been trying to work on creating a bit more neutral spine and keeping my hips in the same position as I initiate the pull. As I've found, sumo deadlift is immensely harder than conventional. With conventional, I can usually kind of just muscle up. With sumo, if any technique is off or any positioning is off, you're basically fucked, and it just becomes like the most inefficient dog shit looking pull. But I like to think that I've got pretty sound positioning here. I've been finding a way to pull myself into the bar and kind of just load my hamstrings and my glutes a little bit more than I was before. And you'll see with side angle views that I throw into the video here that my neutrals, or my spine, is a hell of a lot more neutral than it was before. And that my starting position is a lot better as well as a result of that. So I'm going to continue on trying to tweak small things and just perfect this. Slowly trying to get into that demigod mode. Nowhere near God tier yet, but can work towards that Titan or demigod mode. I'm going to try and pull some pretty big numbers at the end of this 10-week cycle here. I just started week 3 with these deadlifts here. This is Monday of the last week of this introductory block, so week 3. Starting weeks 4 through 6, I'll be increasing frequency, and instead of doing like a 4x8, it'll be 5x7. Instead of 4x6, it'll be 5x5, and instead of 4x4, it will be a 5x3, I believe, or maybe a 5x4. If I remember, I'll throw up a screenshot of my Excel programming here and show you guys exactly what I'm going to be doing. But I'll let this top set of deadlift play through, and I'll see you guys in the next clip. What's up, guys? Welcome to another voiceover part of the video. So today I worked up to 185 pounds for 4 sets of 8. This is probably the smoothest that sets of 8 have felt before. Not necessarily with 185 pounds, but everything felt locked in. My shoulders felt locked into place, and arch kind of held through. I was wearing a little bit of a baggy shirt. You'll see that as soon as I get into my arch, it kind of slips down and you can't see the arch as much. But I managed to snag just a clip of a single with 185 pounds with the shirt tucked in, just to show you guys how much my arch has improved over the last couple weeks here. So you can see me setting up here, fat hanging out. Actually a lot less fat than I thought I'd be, but still not very appealing. Feel bad for you guys for having to look at that. All in all, though, these sets of 8 felt pretty good. A little bit grindy. I'm still doing the max width grip on these. But as you can see, as soon as they break off my chest, it's a pretty smooth lockout. Working on my tuck, trying to not over tuck, which was a problem that I was having before. Just kind of letting it sit into my lats and just learning to control the descent a little bit better. I'm pretty pleased with how these are moving. This is, as I said in the last clip here, this is my last week or third week of my first training block. So volume will be going up, and so will intensity. As you can see, that arch is a lot better than it's been before. I'm using kind of like a hovering glute technique, and just kind of not letting my ass sink into the bench, but putting a lot of tension into my quads and pushing with the front of my toes. I'm going to start trying to bench with heeled shoes again. Heeled toes, Jesus Christ. Heeled toe. Fuck, I did it again. Heeled shoes again. I used to bench in them exclusively before, but I kind of drifted away from that. Don't really know why, I just haven't been remembering. These are my sets of 3-second pause with close grip. Really, really fucking hard when working on a soft pause and kind of just letting it hover above my chest. This was my AMRAP set, and unfortunately my camera cut off and the battery died, but I think it managed to get 11, which I know for a fact is a PR. But that's all the footage for benching. I'll see you guys in the next clip. Alright guys, so I'm probably going to end the video here. I had actually filmed my deadlift day, but just through a number of complications and frustrations, had ended up cutting my deadlift day pretty short and got into 4 reps out of 10 for 4 sets. I had only got 6 reps done with my high bar squats, and I had basically just called it that. I was really frustrated. Sumo was feeling like shit. My positioning felt really, really off, and I just ended up getting into my head. Got really fucking angry, and just decided to call it that. It was better to do that than to just YOLO it and continuously get more mad. And yeah, so I'm probably going to cut the video here. I ended up filming more. I have all my deadlift stuff filmed. I'll probably include that in the next video. I had looked back on the footage again today, so this is the day after deadlifts, and the footage, like my torso angle wasn't that bad, my positioning wasn't that bad. My upper thoracic it lost positioning a little bit, but really there's not too much that I should complain about. It didn't look bad. My spine was still fairly neutral, everything felt off yesterday. I was just kind of having a shitty day, but gonna call the video here, guys. I've got some really cool stuff coming up for footage within the next couple days. Today is actually Thursday night. I finished my bench today. That went well. I'll explain that in the next video. But I'm going to be training with some fucking beasts tomorrow, which is going to be Friday. So that upload will probably come on Sunday. I'm going to be training with my friend Will. He pulls 740. He competes in the 242 class. His numbers are like a 585 squat, a 385 bench, and a 745 pull. He missed 765 about an inch or two away from lockout in his last competition. He actually went and competed with Pete Rubish at the Tennessee Open and placed second to Pete. The other guy that I'm competing with, or going to be lifting with, is my buddy Bryce, who I've shown you guys before in a couple of videos. He just missed a 620 pull at 165 pounds body weight at Nationals. He squats 540, benches 275, and he just barely missed a 620. He actually had it locked out, so I'm going to count that for him. So yeah, and the third guy that we're going to be training with is my buddy Dawson. He has a 560 pound squat. He competes in the 193 class, and or 198, sorry. He has a 560 squat, a 335 bench, and I think his best deadlift is 600 pounds, or maybe 610. And then there's good old me with numbers that I won't even talk about because they're completely pathetic compared to those guys. But I'm going to have a really cool edit for you guys this weekend regarding that training session. I'll probably name it something like Beasts of the North or something silly like that. But I'm going to end the video here, as I've said 7 times already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope you guys like this, and stay tuned for more sweet videos like this. But as always, if you guys like the video, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.